former world champion. Gunther is here. McAfee and Gunther live tonight. She's the inaugural Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, looking for retribution and revenge against, well, her former mentor, the 7-time world champion, the man, Becky Lynch, looks to win the Intercontinental Championship here live tonight. And this is the hometown.
We're here, ladies and gentlemen, frankly.
Seeking his 15th world title, Randy Orton, John Cena, live at Backlash.
Backlash.
What a weekend it was in Las Vegas.
A mid WrestleMania at that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be quite frank.
To me, because the last
real
champ.
A lot of WWE has been mid lately. I can't deny it. I really can't.
Talking back. You are the latest legend that I have to put down.
I'm not the one who tapped out.
I'm going to maul you. I'm going to grab you.
It better be a squash match.
You got a problem with Cole. You got a problem with me.
It's been 5 minutes. I'm already the greatest ever.
You pray for peace and they give you war. You pray for more.
I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter.
We light them up, electrify us. This damn folk, the people as manipulators. I'm on gas, no price, please.
I'm excited for that match, man. That's gonna be it's gonna be a good ass match. I don't care. I love Damian Priest. I love Fatu. Dominic versus Penta's gonna cook. Like, come on. There's good stuff tonight. There's good stuff tonight, and
Winners,
it's just the build
history.
for all of them has been absolute trash. I'm sorry, but it's just been bad.
And now,
And
Morgan
now.
and Morgan presents WWE Backlash.
I fucking miss unique sets, man.
Looking live at the sold-out Enterprise Center in downtown St. Louis, Missouri. We are sold out with 17,155 WWE fans on hand for WWE Backlash.
Yeah, good way to start the show. Good way to start the show, man. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, chat, the internet is geeking. Hopefully, the internet will not be geeking, quite frankly.
Introducing the challengers. First, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Knight.
What an incredible way to kick off Backlash tonight. A fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Hello again, everybody. At ringside tonight, I'm Michael Cole from Monday Night Raw. He's Wade Barrett from Friday Night SmackDown. Our normal partner, Pat McAfee, not here tonight because he has a match with Gunther later on. But what a way to kick off the night for the U.S. title.
Yeah, what is likely to be one of the most physical matches of the year. Championship on the line, packed arena, and they are bellowing out support for the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Some tremendous statistics from our Jackie Redmond during the countdown show. L.A. Knight has been extremely successful so far in 2025. more wins than just about anyone.
Next, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
Drew McIntyre has not held the championship since WrestleMania 40, some near 14 months ago. The night he won the World Heavyweight title, defeating Seth Rollins, only to hold it for 5+ minutes before being cashed in on by one of the men in this matchup tonight, Damian Priest. And those 14 months have been the longest of McIntyre's career.
Well, just cast your eyes on Drew McIntyre. That physique is undeniably fab. But the grimace on the face tells its story. Drew McIntyre is livid that he is in a fatal four-way matchup this evening instead of a one-on-one match after winning a #1 contenders match on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. He aims to make these three opponents pay this evening. Well, McIntyre yesterday on SmackDown did connect with a claymore to the jaw of the champ. Victory and gold tonight for McIntyre, and a win here, capturing the United States Championship, will make Drew McIntyre a Grand Slam champ.
Damian Priest is a former United States champion. Would love to win the gold back here tonight. No one will ever
Dude,
forget
I love his
Backlash
themes. I do. I've always.
Puerto Rico.
They just the aura he has. This theme is my favorite version. It's just it's so hard.
Seen at this event as we celebrate the 20th Backlash here tonight.
Damian Priest has a major point to prove after losing the Sin City Street Fight at WrestleMania 41 to one of his opponents tonight, Drew McIntyre, something the Street King Priest wants to make good this evening.
And tonight, Backlash is brought to you in part by Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Pizza and more for delivery tonight.
Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. all got their own fire-ass entrances, man. It's just... It's their having an aura off, bro. It's so good. Frankly.
Since his arrival here in WWE. The interesting thing about this matchup tonight, Wade, is he doesn't have to be pinned or be submitted in order to lose his United States Championship, because the first man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the champion.
Yeah, that's why Drew McIntyre's reaction to this becoming a fatal four-way is a little surprising to me. I think the pathway to victory for LA Knight, Damian Priest, and indeed the Scottish Terminator McIntyre is that much easier in that they don't have to pin the current champion, a man who may well be unpinnable.
Jacob Fatu staring across the ring at that man, LA Knight. The man Fatu defeated at WrestleMania in an incredible match for the United States title. What a shock. McIntyre has a scowl on his face as he makes his way to the ring to officially begin this match for the prestigious United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held this title over the years. Of course, the very first crowned back in 1974. Someone who this part of the world knows very well. The late, great Harley Race, the first ever United States champion, and inspiration for many men on the current roster in WWE.
Many men.
So Wade, strategy tonight for these men in this match.
Avoid the man that the world is chanting the name of right now, Jacob Fatu. Try and focus all of your energies on softening up one of the other two and stay out of this cold, violent barbarian's way.
Yeah, and no surprise that the two rivalries split off to start this match, Fatu and LA Knight, and of course, McIntyre and Priest. We talked a lot on the Countdown show whether Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, nearly 14-month rivalry with each other, possibly cost them in this match tonight.
Immediately vacating the ring and leaving the to the champ of the former champ.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my God!
Neckbreaker by Knight as Fatu went head first off the post, and Priest now into the ring.
Priest and
LA Knight starting strong right now.
The match ended, they started throwing fists at one another. All bets are off now, every man for himself.
And LA Knight now, oh, and there's that slingshot. Shoulder right to the chest of Jacob Fatu. Oh, and look at Fatu driven into LA Knight's knee.
What was that?
Focused here in the early going tonight.
Out of the blocks is the megastar. He wants his gold back.
And LA Knight now, oh, DDT. Plants Damian Priest, and Knight is so focused here, Wade.
Well, this has been an absolute cakewalk thus far for the megastar. But putting one of these men down for the 3 count is a very tall order this early in a match.
Fatu going for the Samoa drop, but again, LA Knight counters it. And here's the cover now, and a kick out by Fatu off that inverted DDT by LA Knight.
It's been a 2-minute highlight reel of LA Knight's ability thus far. This was not what anyone was anticipating. But you do fear the megastar may well run out of steam at this kind of pace.
And Damian Priest goes after Jacob Fatu as the champion starts to fight back. Remember, Knight was embarrassed at the way that he lost at WrestleMania. It was a great match, but he did not want to lose the title on the grand stage. Oh, and a big elbow drops Fatu again.
Cohesion between Priest
Chat,
and
the
the
side of my
megastar
hair
once
is-
again. Only take you so far in a match like this.
It's very
A
confusing.
temporary alliance formed here, because remember, it's every man for himself when it comes to a fatal 4-way. Fatu driven into the post, and now LA Knight, just like I said, temporary alliance.
Well, I like the alliance in taking out Jacob Fatu. Oh my God.
A throw by McIntyre.
Absolute domineering powerhouse.
And Priest planted off the spine buster. Is this the pace you expected? Neckbreaker.
It's not a pace that can be kept up for long, not with the mass of these bodies. These are 4 huge competitors.
Neckbreaker to Jacob Fatu, and after a trio of neckbreakers, Drew McIntyre is going to wow us with his athleticism into a kip-up. That's a 275-pound man, ladies and gentlemen.
Just an unfair number of gifts bestowed upon Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre looking for a Claymore, and he's intercepted by LA Knight. You talked about it earlier. The Claymore to Fatu last night almost repeated himself here 24 hours later.
Well, we've seen time and time again already in this match the inherent problem of a fatal four-way. There is always a fresh opponent lurking and waiting to strike when you least expect it.
That step-up kick by Priest, and Fatu now on the top rope. Damian Priest going to go up high as well. So agile for a big man, and a Hurricane Rana sends Fatu across the ring.
Oh, 6'5" superstars should be capable of moves like that.
And Priest!
Just one wrinkle in the massive playbook of this powerful Puerto Rican.
And now Damian Priest takes out Fatu on the other side. On that flatliner, taking out LA Knight. McIntyre finds his way back into the ring as well. Priest turns his attention again to the champion. And a big kick by Priest again. This cost Priest, if you remember, this move here, old school from the top ropes against McIntyre WrestleMania, where this turns into a crossbody.
It cost him this time, worked perfectly.
And now a big clothesline turns Fatu inside out.
And Jacob Fatu has got zero momentum so far in this matchup. The other trio at moments have looked like they're closing in on victory.
And perhaps that facade of invincibility is being chipped away on Fatu by the other three competitors.
Smart little focus their biggest offense on Jacob Fatu, perhaps realizing he is the most durable threat in the matchup.
Spinning heel kick by Damian Priest, who now finds himself in control.
I'm impressed because Priest is in control and he's not breathing heavy at all. This deep into a matchup for a lot of offense. Wake up.
Oh, here it is now, Fatu. Drop out of the barricade. Interesting, he said that about Priest. I talked to him earlier today. He said ever since WrestleMania, he's increased his cardio. He's tightened up the diet, and I have no interest in being anywhere near this man because he is completely unhinged. Here's a man who, I've told this story before, spent a number of times in jail, got out, had to sleep on a mattress. Said, I'm never going back there again. I'm going to become a wrestler. I'm going to make some money. And I'm going to destroy people in the process. I'm going to use that killer instinct that I learned in jail and take it out on everybody here in WWE.
Oh God, we got two alpha males from opposite sides of the planet about to square off.
No back down in either one of these men. McIntyre and Fatu.
All gas, no brakes doesn't do you any good when you hit a brick wall. That's the words of McIntyre.
Quite the moment building here in St. Louis. Fatu and McIntyre exchanging blows. McIntyre is a bit wobbly, but a headbutt by Drew, and a big shoulder tackle.
Drew McIntyre might be about to get dog walked.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean?
What?
Wade Barrett.
This guy's a quote machine.
Can you translate that?
I think it means, do you know what I mean?
Oh, got it. Oh, into the corner! Paying homage to, of course, Umaga and Rikishi.
Not the kind of guy I want to have many conversations with, but like everyone else, I want to stare on in awe at the power of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I made sure there was a table between us when I spoke with him earlier.
Got to stay a safe distance away from this man. The problem is he can close distance in double quick time.
Indeed, it is an incredible athlete for his size, the power, and the agility, the strength and the quickness, the high impact offensive
Is awesome.
More punishment than anyone else in
It was a smart move to start the show with this.
Yeah, but Fatu, it took a little bit too much time there, and McIntyre right to the eyes. The official can do nothing.
Imagine if they started with Gunther and Pat McAfee. Oh, God.
You simply gotta go
Turn people off right away.
against Jacob Fatu. Do what you gotta do to get it done.
And now LA
Nope.
Knight. Toss McIntyre. Stops away at the midsection of McIntyre.
Yeah.
McIntyre's in trouble now.
Feel that frenzy of energy taking over this place.
LA Knight into the corner. McIntyre not able to do anything as LA Knight now heads to the top rope. Time to go to work on the champ. Fatu able to knock him away.
Well, Priest down, McIntyre tied up. This is effectively a one-on-one match. This is where you need to get get victory here.
What the hell is Fatu thinking? And look at the core straight to McIntyre as he sends Fatu in tonight, and Jacob Fatu follows it up.
Oh, what an incredible pivot from
And now a
Jacob.
suicide dive, and Priest driven into the announce table. Jacob Fatu has him on the
Holy
finish
moly.
line.
This guy is an absolute athletic freak, and he's closing another kill.
Swan time from the top. And LA
Oh, and a BFT out of nowhere.
Priest. South ahead. Claymore by McIntyre.
All of the mute
Priest into the cover. Priest into the cover. McIntyre
Oh my gosh.
almost was able to steal it.
Oh God, talk about stealing defeat from the jaws of victory.
That would have been
McIntyre
insane.
falling on his own sword there.
This is absolutely incredible. First Fatu with the swan time, but that wasn't it, Wade.
Unloading all of the heavy artillery. Do not turn your back. Do not celebrate. BFT for the megastar, followed immediately by a crushing sound of heaven. McIntyre hit the big one.
All four men are down. It's for the prestigious United States Championship.
This is awesome.
Incredible electricity here, 17,000 plus in St. Louis.
Two things guaranteed. To win, you need to take your body to places your opponents won't. And secondly, all four of these men are going to need major medical intervention when this one is over.
Well, maybe not Fatu, who's back to his feet and shaking and juking and driving. And now, oh! McIntyre caught him. And now Drew looking at the future shot. DDT!
About that medical attention call.
And Fatu now rolls out to the apron. LA Knight able to counter. Look for the BFT. LA Knight got caught up with Fatu, rolled out of the ring. And now McIntyre, aftershock again. Or I should say the future shock again by McIntyre.
The aftershock.
We're all feeling the aftershocks of the level of impacts these competitors are absorbing. Drew's cooking something up here like a tightly coiled.
Claymore, oh my goodness.
McIntyre into the cover. Hooks the leg. And Priest.
Oh my goodness.
Ref can't do anything, no disqualification. And once again, Damian Priest has screwed Drew McIntyre out of championship.
Perfectly legal, but incredibly underhanded. Priest just haunting the career of Drew McIntyre.
But again, Wade, we talked about this earlier tonight. With this loss of the man,
Oh my goodness.
these two men spill out and cost him the match. Priest just cost McIntyre a title again. Meanwhile, Fatu back into the ring.
And this is just play to the hands of Jacob Fatu and potentially LA Knight.
Maybe to Fatu because he's just delivered headbutt after headbutt tonight. And this, for all intents and purposes, has turned into a one-on-one matchup because McIntyre and Priest are down and the timekeeper's there.
Oh boy.
Knight rolled out of harm's way. Now it's LA Knight's turn.
There's the moonsault that has taken everyone out. LA Knight just getting away in the nick of time. What does everybody want?
Yeah.
On the top rope.
Oh wow.
Down goes the champ. Knight now, top rope again. Delivers the elbow to the heart of Fatu. Knight into the cover to retain. It seems to regain his championship. And a hard line to the
So smart at the megastar. You have to stack offense against something. Wait a second.
Meanwhile, the fight between McIntyre and Priest has now spilled out onto the floor seats of the WWE fans here. McIntyre driven off an equipment case and now talking trash to the camera.
Well, you certainly can't win a match all the way out there. These two completely focused on one another and not victory at this point, it seems.
Where the hell are they going now? McIntyre and Priest up in that area for where our audio and our video equipment are all stored. Those massive crates.
Nothing positive ever happens from this position.
And now up top, McIntyre looking to take Priest out of the entire equation.
breaking the eyeballs of McIntyre.
Little payback. And again, the rage, the disdain between these two, coming to a boiling point tonight. Priest lifting McIntyre upside the head and chokeslam all the way to the floor.
My God, that was a kamikaze. South of heaven taking out McIntyre, but at what cost?
Woo-wee!
McIntyre's down. Priest is down. LA Knight and Fatu are down at ringside as we take another look. Watch this impact wave.
Oh my God.
I need to see how Drew's head hit.
But with the elevated height crashing through a table, both men may well be wiped out by this, such as their level of hatred for one another.
Again, we speculated about this earlier. Would it affect these two men in this match? And apparently it has, Wade.
Well, medical staff have understandably sprinted out here. That may have been an error from Damian Priest, who saw the red rag before his eyes. The mist descended, and there is now a somber chill in the air as these two men are in great danger.
And again, remember, Wade, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. This matchup ends only with pinfall or submission. So LA Knight realizing that, trying to take advantage as he sends the champ Fatu into the ring post.
Well, I'm completely writing off McIntyre and Priest. Oh God, at this point, this is a one-on-one match and it's getting really, really ugly.
And now Fatu on our announce table. The hood of the announce table come crashing into our laps, and now using the front of the announce table as a weapon to Fatu. Jacob now perch on the announce table here.
Well, the referee is completely unable to prevent any of this carnage going on. Match continues.
LA Knight now.
Oh my God.
Knight heading up to the second rope. And look who's here.
Oh my goodness, it's so low.
Pulling Jacob Fatu off the announce table and maybe saving his championship.
Pays to have backup in this game, and LA Knight just knew that his chance of victory went banging.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look out! A clothesline! Who the heck?
Oh shit.
Oh my God! Wade, that's one of the biggest free agents on the planet.
Oh my God.
That's Jeff Cobb. Assaulting LA Knight, sending him to the post.
Apparently did Solo Sikoa's dirty work for him.
A year later, another Samoan. Oh my God.
This guy is just a ball of muscle and menace.
He just crushed Knight's spine against the ring post. And now sends Knight back into the ring. Fatu now coming to at ringside. He looks as confused as we are.
Oh wait, Jeff Cobb isn't Samoan. Okay. I had to look it up real quick. I was like, wait, I don't think he's Samoan.
And now Jacob Fatu is going to continue the assault on a now defenseless LA Knight. And again, Wade, Fatu looks as perplexed as the rest of us.
Well, whatever the deal, Solo Sikoa has struck here. Fatu apparently had no clue.
And Fatu retains the United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
As they don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Fatu retains thanks to that intervention, but it does not appear that Jacob Fatu wanted any gift or any help whatsoever.
Jacob Fatu wins the fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Wade, remember what Solo Sikoa said last night on SmackDown? He said, I'm out of shoulders. gotta wonder, is this man his newest soldier?
All right. Jeff fucking Cobb is now in the WWE.
Walked into my life like a dream. Till you hold me like a dream.
Well, that was a good match to start, honestly.
But now that I use the Old Spice cracking sauce, I gotta look out for everyone else. I get it. They all want the 24/7 first. Even mine.
Let's just hope Gunther versus Pat is just a squash match. So Pat gets injured and he's out for a little while. We can have Michael and Wade on Raw, and then SmackDown could have Corey and Joe Testastore. I would love that. I would totally love that. I was not expecting that. Oh man. My tongue and wait my turn. I waited for a century. I waste my breath, no lesson learned. Oh. June 28th is Night of Champions. Oh, the Saudi shit. Oh. Oh, man. Saudi chat. Fucking Saudi, man. Fucking hilarious. Chat, this fucking... I need to go get my hair trimmed up and, like... I don't know. So I need to get all the dead ends, and I want to get it really curly. I'm not getting a perm, but I want it to be curly. I do. I do. And I try my best to get curls, but frankly, it's quite tough. Man, I have this weird feeling that John and Randy is going to be awful. I don't know. I just haven't been a fan of this build. Lyra and Becky. This match will be alright. This match should be alright. Raquel Rodriguez.
Hopefully she's found a partner. Bailey was attacked yesterday.
So you got about 24 hours to find a new partner.
So who will it be? Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years.
Be able to be here, it's really quite amazing, especially to be by this woman's side.
Well, you saw what happened to Bailey. Lyra was given 24 hours to find herself a new partner.
Double champion with the man, dream come true. I feel like a massive life goal was completed today, and I couldn't be happier.
Liv and
Is this the only women's match tonight?
Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria as well. Not quite the way they wanted the Raw after WrestleMania to go.
Oh! The hell is Becky Lynch doing?
To a woman who adored her, who looked up to her as a mentor.
The man is back in business, so let's get down to business. Bayley was tragically taken out of her WrestleMania match. It was me. The friend of my enemy is my enemy. And that brings me to Lyra. Lyra wouldn't be in this business if it wasn't for me. I had high hopes for Lyra. While I was out, she was posing up to the woman who I've been fighting for the last 6 years.
You had high hopes for me. Do you know how many women in that locker room warned me about you? I didn't buy any of it because of the hopes that I had for you. But I finally see it now. Are you thinking about the last time we went one-on-one when I beat you and took your NXT championship?
She doesn't have a dream if it isn't for me. She doesn't make history if it isn't for me.
Backlash. If I put this title on the line.
I'm gonna make that matter.
Backlash.
You never made me matter. I made me matter.
I made
Doesn't
me
matter
matter.
what you think you are. I'm the greatest to ever do it.
I am no longer interested in being the next Becky Lynch. I am Lyra Valkyria, and I am going to be a better person than you. And I already know I'm a better wrestler than you.
Ah.
Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
It's been nearly a year since Becky Lynch has been in a one-on-one match here in WWE. She lost a steel cage match to Liv Morgan at that point in time. Had a couple of tag team matchups, of course, at WrestleMania, and then the night that she turned on Lyra Valkyria. Will that come into play tonight, Wade? She really hasn't had this match in a year.
I think she's fine. She's absolutely ready. She's blind. Class is permanent. And you shake off the ring rust in a heartbeat when you're as good as Becky Lynch.
And this match is sponsored tonight by Cricket. Fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage. You can stress less, smile more. Becky Lynch, a 7-time world champion. Royal Rumble winner, couple-time tag team champ, former NXT women's champion as well.
Won it all, but now gets a chance to add one more in the form of the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Woo! Don't. Don't.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
She won a 12-person tournament to become the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion back in January. Very proud champion, holding the title for 100-plus days. We would learn that it was Becky Lynch, the woman who attacked Bayley, who was supposed to team with Lyra Valkyria for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Becky and Lyra would go on to win the titles, and then Becky would turn her back on this woman, a woman who looked up, idolized Becky Lynch. She was a protege of sorts, only to be betrayed
Prodigy.
after losing the tag team championship match.
story when these two won the tag championships at WrestleMania 41, only to capitulate 24 hours later. Lyra Valkyria, I would argue, ruined the triumphant return of one of the biggest names in the industry after an 11-month absence.
Yeah, well, Becky Lynch forcing her way into that matchup after attacking Bayley. Nonetheless, this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch. Lyra does own a victory over Becky back in 2023, Halloween Havoc at NXT. Lyra would beat Becky Lynch to take the NXT Women's Championship.
People would argue that was a fluke victory. If you check out exactly how that went down, it was a very quick pin out of nowhere. And Becky Lynch is about to make amends for that tonight.
Well, fluke or not, she won. And if Lyra beats Becky tonight, are you going to call that a fluke as well, Wade?
If she does it in a fluky way, I certainly will.
Referee Jessica Carr going to have her hands full in this matchup here tonight. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Lyra Valkyria said Becky loved being an idol. She tried to be helpful, or once was helpful to the women in the locker room. That has completely changed. Now Becky has become jealous and bitter and wants to take the top spot from anyone she can.
I personally do not agree with that perspective of Lyra Valkyria whatsoever. Becky Lynch continues to show tough love to the young Dubliner, when we formerly idolized Becky Lynch and basically used Becky Lynch as the blueprint to her own success.
Nice leapfrog arm drag takedown into the for a cover, and she does get it here. A kick out. Deep arm drag by Becky. Lyra said that Becky Lynch no longer cares who she hurts. Lyra said, I will not be walked on.
How's about a little bit of gratitude from Lyra Valkyria? Becky Lynch has basically given Lyra Valkyria the exact know-how how to make it in this game and become a major star and champion. Well, thank you occasionally,
Well,
man.
a lot of thank yous. She's a protege of Becky's, looked up to her, learned a lot from Becky.
And now all she does is badmouth Becky Lynch.
Well, Becky brought that upon herself, and look at this, turning things around, getting moved by Valkyria.
This Boston crowd is about to get even worse for Becky Lynch.
And Lyra punishing Lynch here with the Intercontinental title on the line. Will Becky give up here?
This move is equal parts painful and equal parts humiliating. Dominance in the early goings from the youngster Valkyria.
And this is a great confidence being shown by Lyra here. Slow pace, punishing Becky, making her pay.
Getting some smack in the process. I'm not going to argue the technical acumen of Lyra Valkyria. My God, surfboard.
And Becky in trouble again. Will she give up to Valkyria with the title on the line? Lyra Valkyria is coming to her own. This is not the Lyra Valkyria that Becky faced 2 years ago.
It's not the Lyra Valkyria of 6 weeks ago, and that is thanks to Becky Lynch. It's tough love. It's shown growth in the mindset of Lyra
And
Valkyria.
look at Valkyria putting on a clinic here.
Trap, fuck it.
Against
Why
one of the
not?
all-time greats. Shoulders are
Some
down.
whiskey.
Becky's got a kick.
It's effectively child's play thus far from Lyra Valkyria.
Waistlock standing switch by Lynch.
Becky Lynch was not expecting
Oh, look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Lights. And a kick out by
Goodness
Lynch.
gracious.
The bridge too. Tight pin there, and Becky Lynch on the back foot from the off.
And you know, you mentioned it, Wade, that Becky Lynch has brought this out of Lyra, and I agree with you on that point. Lyra's come out of her shell. Much more confident, much more vocal, believes in herself now, has had an incredible title reign. WWE fans are behind her, and Valkyria now with a kick driving Becky to the barricade.
So what you're telling me is there is method to the madness of the former mentor Becky Lynch.
I didn't think Becky expected this out of Lyra, but she's getting it here tonight at Backlash. I really love watching the development of this woman. Lyra Valkyria, world champ at some point in her future, no doubt about that. Becky Lynch now, and there's the veteran. As Lyra took a bit too much time heading up to the top rope, and now Becky Lynch on the attack.
Yeah, Becky Lynch showing that finesse that has made her a top-level star in this industry. And Becky Lynch, as much as anyone else, did not have an easy climb to the top in this game. Nobody rolled out the red carpet for her. Why the hell should she roll out the red carpet for people like Lyra Valkyria?
Becky wants the Intercontinental title again. She's been a world champ, an NXT champ, a tag champ, a World Rumble winner. Would love to become the second ever Intercontinental Champion, and now really taking it out on Valkyria. And she's got to be careful here because Lyra's got the champ's advantage. She's got to be pinned or submitted for Becky to win the title. Here's the cover now by Becky, and a kick out at 2.
It's one thing coming out of the blocks.
I have a feeling it's going to be Becky coming out of this with the title. I don't want that, but it's what's going to happen. And maybe Bayley comes back for that. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, Becky, the veteran, slowing things down, now controlling Lyra. Big slap across the face. This is all mental now, Wade, right? Mind game. Establishing dominance.
The clear weakness when it comes to Lyra Valkyria against Becky Lynch. Move for move, hold for hold, athleticism for athleticism. You can't put a piece of paper between them. But the mindset of Becky Lynch is concrete. There's still some naivety, some innocence to Lyra Valkyria, and that in this game is a massive problem.
And now Lyra Valkyria able to roll through. Nobody home for Becky, and Becky using the ropes to her advantage. And there's the exploder. Becky again looking to win the championship. Shoulders down and a kick out. You know, Big E talked about this with us in the Countdown show, that the fact that it takes a long time to find yourself here in WWE. It doesn't happen in weeks, it doesn't happen in months, it takes years to get to that point. Lyra's just on the cusp of that.
Yeah, verbally she's certainly already there. These past few weeks it's been a completely different persona and attitude from Valkyria. Now you have to back that up in-ring, bell to bell, with the brightest spotlights on a PLE against one of the very best. It's a tall order.
And Becky Lynch, who again admitted to attacking Bayley a few weeks ago and was very vocal about Bayley in recent weeks.
Ooh.
I'll tell you right now, Bayley being taken out of that matchup effectively allowed these two to win the gold. The end justifies the means. And Lyra Valkyria got the greatest spotlight of her entire career thanks to Becky Lynch taking the
Is this your girl? Is this your girl? You want to say thank you for having your girl?
Becky screaming at that man who was the fiance of Lyra Valkyria.
Wow, the fiance of Lyra. Oh my.
Certainly add insult to injury, goading your opponent's future family member while defeating her and taking away a championship.
For the title. And a kick out. And again, a great mind game by the veteran. Bring out the emotion in Lyra. Force her to make a mistake.
Exactly the level Lyra Valkyria needs to round her game out to if she wants to be a future Hall of Famer like the man Becky Lynch. Bruised and bloody, but in full control is Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but that's how she made her name, right? Bruised and bloody, the man.
With her nose splattered across her
Oh, look at
face.
Lyra, though. A very defiant Lyra Valkyria with a slap to Becky Lynch. And Lyra now taking the blows from Becky.
Yeah, the audacity of Lyra
What a
Valkyria.
counter! What a counter by Lyra. Trying to set Becky up. Down goes Lynch.
Tremendous power there from Lyra Valkyria, fighting through the pain and that onslaught of slaps from Lynch. And managing to get a little breathing room finally.
It is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. There's been only one Intercontinental Champion. That would be Lyra Valkyria, holding the title for over 100 days and trying to fight back here against one of the all-time greats in Becky Lynch. And Lyra now with a clothesline, starting to build some momentum, and this is the fire we've been talking about that Lyra's been showing as of late.
This is the adaptive and reflexive brilliance of Lyra Valkyria. Figuring it out as you go along. It's why she's had so much success thus far.
Cartwheel turned into the Insiguri, follows it up now with that sit-out powerbomb, cover, and a kick out by Lynch. And Lyra almost pleading with our official, Jessica Carr. What do I need to do to put Becky away?
It was a nice effort there from Lyra Valkyria. She simply didn't get the height on that powerbomb to put away someone the caliber of Becky Lynch. And that's signs of fatigue on the body of the champion.
And 17,155 sold out at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri tonight for Backlash. Jacob Fatu saw him retain the United States Championship just a few moments ago. Will Lyra do the same for the Women's Women's Intercontinental title. Or will Becky Lynch win the gold? What a physical battle, and I'm impressed with the way that Lyra's going toe-to-toe with Becky.
Completely hanging in there, and this is not a position that Challenger Lynch wants to find herself in.
From the top rope, in trouble, what a superplex! Lyra able to hold her up there for maximum impact. And Becky able to kick at it too.
Shows you how well-rounded physically Lyra Valkyria truly is. This stalling suplex off the second rope there, connecting flush on the lower back of Becky Lynch, taking out your ability to kick out at just about. Becky Lynch was able to dig deep enough to keep this one going.
WWE fans applauding this great matchup for the Women's Intercontinental title. Becky, nice standing switch by Valkyria. Roll up now, shoulders down. Becky turns it around. Shoulders down on Lyra. Becky trying to use the rope. Don't tell me that was instinct, Wade. That was premeditated.
It was a wily veteran move. It just didn't pay off.
And Becky, down goes Valkyria. Cover by Lynch. Can she do it here? Almost had her.
Right now, Becky Lynch is realizing she perhaps underestimated the resolve of the champion tonight. Valkyria has been outstanding. I expect that every time from Becky Lynch.
There's a physical and mental exhaustion being shown by two of these women as this sold-out crowd looks on. Becky trying to get fired up now. Begging Lyra to get to her feet so Becky can put her away. Look for the man, handle slam. Counter by Valkyria. Into the corner goes Lynch. And Becky got caught this time. Went to the well once too often, and Lyra was able to capitalize.
Unfortunately for Lynch, she managed to land on her feet.
Oh, over the top and take it out. The challenger.
Immediately pouncing. Lyra Valkyria just when Becky Lynch thought she was out of danger. Nowhere to hide against this woman.
Lyra top rope, leg drop to the back of the neck.
Kerry Patea. A move she perfected in NXT UK. Oh.
And that slight hesitation, and there, right there, Wade, you see the inexperience.
Complete indecision there. Shot that she had. The former shot got boots up. Oh. Lynch tried to get her knees up. I don't think she quite connected.
Yeah, but she did a bit. She didn't get all of it, but it was enough. It was just enough. So watch this.
It was that Perry Patea that she won many matches with, took her to gold in NXT UK back in the day. This indecision, though, before going for the pin, perhaps cost her this one. Knees up, catching the edge, you're right, Cole, of the frame of Lyra Valkyria, just allowing Becky Lynch to escape the worst of it.
Yeah, but again, that slight indecision shows you the inexperience of Lyra. Will it cost her in this match against Lynch?
That's the growth you have to find if you want to get to the level that Becky Lynch is at. It shows her it's still weaknesses within Valkyria's.
Just like that. Oh, wait a minute. Look for a backslide. Becky able to counter. And now Lynch down. Oh, look at an armbar here. Trying to lock an armbar in. Lyra doing a great job trying to block without the separation.
This armbar reversed nicely there.
And now Lyra with an armbar of her own on Becky. She almost set Becky up for the disarmer and then turned it into an armbar. And now Becky Lynch trying to get into a pinning combination here. And Becky Lynch out. There it is. There's the disarmer. The disarmer now on Lyra. Will she give the champion a tap out?
You saw Lynch diligently trying to dig this one out, and clearly, like Lyra Valkyria knows just how dangerous that hole is.
Yeah, Lyra able to slip out of it. And now, man! Oh, went for the manhandle slam. Lyra rolls into the cover. Almost had her. And this time, Becky connects. Manhandle slam for the title. Kick out. second-guessing herself. Everything she's thrown at Lyra, and now she's lost it.
Yeah, that was an ego-crushing kick-out by Lyra Valkyria. The confidence ebbing away from Becky Lynch, and now you see sheer panic in the eyes of the challenger, wondering what the hell she has to do to win this goal.
We talked to Becky earlier today, and she was cocky, egotistical, and now Becky with a chair. You can't win the title with the chair, Becky. It's about the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, this is Becky Lynch completely losing her mind at this point. Game plan out the window.
On the official, Jessica Carr, she doesn't want to see the match end that way either.
Do a huge favor to Becky Lynch there. Keeping this matchup alive. Oh, wait a second.
So as Jessica Carr throws the chair out of the ring, Becky Lynch now has exposed the turnbuckle in the corner. The steel turnbuckle now exposed. The pad has been ripped off. Valkyria sends Becky. Oh, Becky blocked, almost got caught there. That's German suplex released by Lyra. Valkyria with a big spin kick. And now Lyra, second rope, moonsault. This time it connects. This time to retain. Kick out by Becky.
Well, both women giving it everything they've got, but their opponent has been equal to everything thus far.
There's complete exhaustion from both of these top superstars.
And it's mental fatigue that is the killer at this point. You know you've dropped your best shots, and it's not been good enough.
Lyra now picking Becky up on her shoulders. Becky again able to counter.
Oh.
Second turnbuckle, not the exposed one.
Highly fortunate.
Another manhandle slam. Another cover by Lynch. Another kick out by Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria survives again, and Becky Lynch is beside herself.
The Lyra Valkyria is showing the world just how hard-wearing she is. Tolerating massive levels of abuse, and this is getting super ugly.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is just, she lost it. Doesn't know what she needs to do to put Lyra away.
I don't think Lyra Valkyria has any clue where she's at now. It's about to get even worse.
Blocked by Lyra. Now Jessica Carr realizes the turnbuckle's been exposed. She's going to head out to, I guess, grab the pad. Meanwhile, Becky went for another manhandle slam. Lyra Valkyria has Becky up. Nightwing! Nightwing! Center of the ring! The official was out of position when she was doing her job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that extra beat has taken victory away from the champ.
It wasn't Jessica Carr's fault. She was doing her job, trying to put the pad back on the turnbuckle. A bit out of position, and that slight difference may have cost Lyra.
This is the referee completely unsighted to what's going on, trying to fix that clear and present danger in the corner. But that extra 1 second between the pin taking place and the count beginning was the difference maker. And Lynch is still alive in this one.
Lyra again with Becky up top. Is she going to try to deliver another Nightwing? Becky fighting back up. Lynch looking for another manhandle slam.
Oh.
Shoulders are down now on Lynch. Kick out by Becky again. And Becky.
Front to the eye there, clearly not inadvertent, but highly effective.
Rolling up Lyra. Lyra able to counter. Roll up her arm. Grabs the leg of Becky Lynch. And got her. Lyra got her. Lyra retains.
Oh, wow.
Lynch is tipped off, and she's assaulting Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria wins, retains the title, and Becky Lynch, clearly frustrated, beside herself, has completely got off on Valkyria.
Well, physically, both women gave it absolutely everything.
And now the disarmer, just get in there, do something, stop it.
Lynch was just outfoxed, and now she is absolutely furious and got bananas.
And she's going to break Lyra Valkyria's arm here. More officials are headed into the ring to try to separate the situation. Lyra Valkyria, by the way, may have a broken nose. And now,
Demented look in the eye of Becky Lynch. Sometimes when you win early, you lose in this game.
general manager Adam Pearce finally out here to separate these two. The champion retains her title, but At what cost? It was a hell of a matchup, and it's a shame it had to end that way. We learned a lot about Becky Lynch tonight. We also learned a lot about the champion, Lyra Valkyria.
Tremendous courage and passion from both women, but it just exploded in the final moments there.
Lyra Valkyria, what a performance tonight, Wade.
She stepped up absolutely huge, outsmarting the veteran.
Well, Lyra won. I'm kind of shocked at that.
The W. But the body of Lyra Valkyria is just a wreck at this point.
Got to take a look at some of the great action in this matchup. Lyra's still the Intercontinental Champion. 3-man handle slams, I believe, for Becky Lynch.
And astoundingly, the young champ, equal to it, continuously kicking out and refusing to be defeated this evening.
I'll tell you one thing, Wade, I am each and every week more and more impressed with the guts and resolve of the champion.
Character-building performances after an incredible amount of attrition thrown at her over the previous several weeks. From Becky Lynch, you have to grow, you have to develop, and no matter what dirty tactics Becky Lynch tried tonight, Lyra Valkyria just said, hell no.
I mentioned before, it looked like Lyra May had suffered a broken nose, but nonetheless, I'm going to say it right now, after this performance tonight, Wade Barrett, Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
For the first time in WWE history, an interactive documentary of the Bloodline. Some of the most ferocious battles against the greatest warriors in the family. This year, we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history. Welcome to the Bloodlines Dynasty.
Rated T for teen.
Tomorrow on WWE LFG.
Time to whittle it down to 4. Who stays and who goes?
The semifinals throwdown.
This time, to spin this some up.
Or verbal jabs.
You're a 2-minute segment before commercial break.
To all-out action.
Pressure is at the highest level it's been.
It's go hard or go home.
Who will advance to the final?
WWE LFG. Tomorrow, 8/7 Central, only on A&E.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. 2-day combo tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get yours today.
We gotta turn up!
And you know, 2-day combo tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. On Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster. But we're at Backlash tonight in St. Louis, which is brought to you in part by Jackpocket. Download the Jackpocket app and use code WWE at checkout to receive a free Mega Millions or Powerball ticket. Our main event tonight, 25-year rivalry renewed. John Cena versus Randy Orton match in OVW. There's more to this history, which I'll get into a little bit later on tonight, because tonight could be the final time these guys ever go one-on-one. The most recent one was back in 2017, 8 years ago. Every time these two have been in the ring, it has been a classic.
Yeah, SmackDown match in 2017. That's kind of crazy.
Extend a special thank you to Killer Mike for Detonator featuring Rock D, the legend, the official theme song of WWE Backlash. Well, one fights to build his legacy, the other is here to destroy it. Pride meets punishment. Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio battles Penta in a match for the Intercontinental title. Does Dirty Dom have what it takes to survive El Zero Miedo and his ruthless arsenal? That answer in just a moment. This is the first time in WrestleMania history that the Intercontinental Championship will be defended in a fatal four-way matchup. Penta was built for WrestleMania. Mexican Destroyer in the middle of the ring to win the IC. Carlito pulling Penta off the pin.
Well, Penta had this thing won.
Oh, the Conan Rock. Dominic with a cross splash and a cover. Oh, no. Dominic wins the championship. Don't pinch yourself. It's not a dream. Dirty Dom has won the title.
Some of the best have held this title, but
I'm the best that's ever held this title.
it's been 5 minutes. And I'm already the greatest ever.
It's been 20 minutes and I'm the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Dirty Dom.
I am the greatest Mysterio of all time. Have you held this title? I got better than you already. Crazy. It's only been like 30 minutes and I'm already the greatest.
There ain't no fear here.
What is next for Penta?
The Continental Championship. Settle.
There ain't no fear here.
Does El Grande Americano come in? No. With his Speed Championship? So stupid.
You had to believe that Dirty Dom was going to have something up his sleeve. And suddenly, the Judgment Day is back in full strength.
I'm not done with you. Penta is coming for you. No fear for cowards. That's a statutory time.
The numbers game on Judgment Day will take down anyone who is on their own.
Penta has taken the WWE by storm. And has an opportunity to win his first championship in WWE.
Greatest living Mysterio of all time. And I'm already the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Mysterio! Penta! For the Intercontinental title at Backlash.
Dude, I can't believe one of the guitarists from Tool did this, bro. It's so good. I mean, come on, man. How can you not love it? That is aura personified. Aura.
by storm. Not to mention, Wade, he's pretty damn cool. Penta bringing for his first singles championship since arriving in WWE.
Physical charisma, 10. Athletic ability, 110. This guy needs to be seen to be believed, and what a welcome addition to WWE.
I almost did.
It's quite the year so far, including being
I mean, I guess that
Iron
works,
Man of
but
the Royal Rumble
this is
match
cool.
earlier this year, lasting over 42 minutes. Backlash is brought to you in part by Prime Hydration's new flavor, Sour Nova, with only 20 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes, now available at Quick Trip. Penta's had quite the issue.
Chat.
Not only Dominic Mysterio, but also Judgment Day. Past couple of months. Oh, and look who's with it.
His opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing the Judgment Day. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Or maybe they are going to let Dom go alone tonight. Well, you spoke to Dominic earlier today, who says the gear he's wearing tonight is a tribute to his godfather, Psychosis, from his Nicho the Millionaire days in Mexico. I remember from the Mexicools, but nonetheless, you think that Dominic would have been humbled winning the Intercontinental Championship. In many ways, it's made him, well, more insufferable.
Humbled? You get humbled if you lose a championship. You win a championship, your ego is perfectly entitled.
You don't have to act like a jackass.
To go out of control, and I like that Nicho the Millionaire reference, because Dirty Dom this evening absolutely looks like $1 million, as all of the housewives of planet Earth would agree with.
So, 30 seconds after he won the championship at WrestleMania, WWE social media caught him in the back in an interview, and he immediately crowned himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever. Now, dozens of Hall of Famers have held this prestigious title.
And some not Hall of Famers, let's throw that in too.
Time for another shot.
So, okay, I'm sitting next to a former 5-time Intercontinental Champion in Wade Barrett. Would you consider Dominic the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time?
He's certainly neck and neck with me at this point. So we're fighting it out for the top spot victory here, and Dirty Dom is #1 on his own.
And now, Dominic Mysterio, one of the body shots to Penta. What does Dom need to do to knock off Penta here tonight?
Well, he's got to avoid this jaw-dropping athleticism, this blink and you'll miss it kind of offense. Hit and move, and try somehow around Penta.
Dominic with an impressive move of his own. And, hey, I've said this over the past few months. I've been very impressed with the maturation process of Dominic Mysterio in the ring.
Finally, Michael Cole said something nice about Dirty Dom.
Backstabber.
Only took you about 3 years, Cole.
A lot better than Carlitos. Here's the cover. Hook with both legs and a kick out by the
Hey,
champion. His in-ring prowess. I mean, said nothing about his attitude.
You don't have to like his attitude, Cole. He's continuously proving the doubters wrong, and I know it grinds your gears that this kid is everything he said he ever was.
Penta hung up on the top rope by the wily Mysterio, who drives Penta now out to the floor. Here comes Dominic. Dominic with a suicide.
Nice. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. That was good. That was good. Oh. Dominic Mysterio.
Nobody saw that coming.
Penta was driven hip first into the corner of the steel steps. And now Mysterio celebrating and back on the attack. And you know what? I gotta say, I like the aggressiveness of Dom here.
He's doing everything right thus far. It's all working. It was the mother of all coming out parties, defeating 3 top names at WrestleMania to become the champ, including his potential victim this evening.
Yeah, not to mention he pinned his fellow Judgment Day member, Finn Balor, and I don't believe Finn has gotten over that yet. Cover now by Mysterio. Hook with a leg. Penta kicks out. Now, you really believe Finn Balor has just forgotten the fact that Dominic pretty much stabbed him in the back at WrestleMania and pinned him to win the Intercontinental title?
Finn Balor is a winner. Of course, he doesn't like it. He's never going to be happy he lost a match to anybody. But eventually, you accept it and you support your brother-in-arms in the Judgment Day Dirty Dog.
Now again, this vicious attack by Mysterio and Penta. And Dominic has been dominating thus far. Dominating.
Oh, look at you, eh? The gift of the gab, Michael Cole.
And again, Penta grabbing the bottom rope this time. And forces a break.
That's a little cockiness too far there from Dirty Dom Mysterio. We've got to take care of the basics in this game.
Dominic Mysterio handed Penta his only singles loss in WWE. That happened the night after WrestleMania with the title on the line, thanks to the return of J.D. McDonough, helping Dominic keep the title that night. That's another thing that kicked off Finn Balor, where nobody told Finn that J.D. was returning to WWE after that horrific injury.
You get teed off for a couple of minutes, then you sort it out in the back, you have a quick chat, high five, welcome back, brother, let's move on.
Dominic, a former 2-time NXT North American champion as well as tag champion. Of course, with his dad, Rey Mysterio. And Penta now looking to build some momentum. There's the sling blade, and Penta looking to turn things around.
Yeah, that showboating from Dom may come back to haunt him here. It's allowed Penta a way back in.
Penta, one-time world champion in Impact, AAA Latin American champion, of course, numerous tag titles, and his brother Ray Phoenix is over now on Friday Night SmackDown.
Penta's not quite moving as well as he normally does. Took a little while to get up there, but this could be extreme danger.
And Penta now takes out Dominic with a cross body from way above the ring.
Well, that side of Penta that you mentioned earlier, getting drilled into those ring steps in the early goings, it's clearly affecting Penta in a big way, immediately recoiling after connecting with that crossbody.
Again, champion's advantage. Penta has to pin or submit Dominic to win the title. Referee now at a count of 4.
Penta's looking like he's struggling to breathe at this point. And the effectiveness of that high-risk move is really neutralized when it takes this long to try and pounce. And look at the agony racking the body of this luchador.
And for a man like Penta who flies around the ring weight, that cannot be good. Dominic with a great game plan tonight. Oh, kick right to the midsection by Dominic. And now Dominic gonna swivel the hips here. And Penta not allowing the second of the 3 amigos to happen. Great move by Dominic. Again, in position. Stole this from his dad. 619 doesn't the opposite side, however. Penta was ready for it. Now Penta launching himself up over the top.
Oh, yeah.
For the championship, Dominic in 2.
Crucifix pin there from Penta, but again, Penta is writhing in agony. Take another look back at this high-risk offense, this vertical crossbody coming right down the throat of Dirty Dog, followed by this crucifix pin. There's still life in Penta, despite the level of assault he's had to absorb thus far.
And it's been a great performance thus far by Mysterio.
Oh, yeah, oblivion!
Here it is. Took that from his girlfriend in a kick.
Oh.
Dominic just delivered Oblivion, which is one of the championships in the past, and almost had Penta taken out. Remember, lives off doing a movie. Dominic obviously misses her.
Nice.
A little homage to his girl right there.
Nice little tribute to Baby Cakes, Liv Morgan.
What?
Baby Cakes, that's what they call each other.
That's what they call each other.
Big kick now by Penta. Baby Cakes. Penta now up to the top rope. Dominic trying to fight back. Penta out to the apron. Been a great matchup. Very vocal crowd all night long. Dominic now on the apron. Penta able to counter momentarily. Kick. Catches Dom. in the temple. Oh boy. Penta down.
Oh yeah. It's good shit. That's good shit.
Oh, that's a complete killer blow there for Dominic Mysterio.
Well, I was wondering how long this was going to take. This goofball Carlito now wandering out
This
here.
goofball. That's right. He is a goofball.
Dominic Mysterio needs all that help he can get.
Wait, over here. Balor and JD McDonough just bounced over the barricade. The referee is with Carlito and...
Oh, what an excellent game plan.
Finn, what was Finn? What the hell was Finn waiting for? Finn took forever.
No.
And he got caught. Come on now. Balor had Penta dead to rights. He fiddled and farted around for a while, then he went to get a chair, and now the official sends him back to the locker room.
Get out!
He was trying his best as referees just raise a shot for once.
Oh my God, JD McDonough's even upset with him. Whatever the plan was, it obviously backfired, and now Dominic Mysterio's left alone. And Penta over the top, Tope, Carlito.
Well, Judgment Day wiped out. I think Finn Balor managed to get out of the way at the last second. But whatever game plan was there clearly did not play out as Judgment Day wanted.
And could Penta be closing in on his first singles championship in WWE? And Balor back out here again. I thought they sent him packing. Oh, hey!
It is. Oh, he did show up. God damn it. The Chad Gable. Oh man. It's so goofy.
Well, the bottom line is Balor had to do something after he almost screwed things up for Mysterio. And then El Grande Americano shows up out of nowhere. And, you know, for Penta, this is insane. Wait, Penta, this is a 4-on-1 fight for Penta tonight.
Well, ultimately, the big victim is the greatest luchador on planet Earth, Dirty Dom Mysterio, who retains the gold. Great job.
You're sick.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
The time is now. All the power of hell. Powering level 1.
Rated M for mature. Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
I'm The Miz, and I'm bringing Old Spice Total Body to the WWE Performance Center. Old Spice Total Body slams funk into oblivion. I can smell my own beer again. Scent of coconuts and palm trees puts odor in a submission hole. It is so gentle on the skin. So when you're stinking up the joint, turn to Old Spice Total Body and become the 24/7 freshest champ.
back in focus as the center of the fight universe, the newly minted welterweight champion, Mullah Muhammad, makes his first title defense in the Great White North against Aussie Jack Della Maddalena. It's 3:15 is available for purchase right now. Head to UFC.com/PPV for more information. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw comes live to Louisville, Kentucky this coming Monday night. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, in what many would consider a dream matchup.
I mean, I agree.
Monday night.
I agree. It's a good match.
Still trying to prove that they want another title opportunity against the champs, the New Day. New Day said we'll both do American.
Give American Made a shot.
That happens Monday night on Raw, live on Netflix. Rhea Ripley's back, and she's going to team with the women's world champion, Io Shirai.
Hell yeah.
To take on the upstarts, Roxanne Perez and Julia in tag team action Monday night. And also live on Netflix from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
CM Punk. We'll hear from Punk for the first time since WrestleMania, live on Monday night. 2 weeks from tonight, we're in Tampa, Florida.
Saturday night's main event.
For the return of Saturday night's main event.
Boo.
Jey Uso will defend.
Fucking boo. Fucking boo, bruh.
Logan Paul on Saturday night's main event. Speaking of Saturday night's main event, 40 years ago this weekend, Saturday night's main event on NBC. Randy Orton, his father, Cowboy Bob Orton, in a matchup with Hulk Hogan. Only appropriate as 40 years ago this weekend with his son Randy Orton heading into the main event later on tonight against John Cena. Mr. T. Piper involved in one of the most classic moments in WWE history. Speaking of Cena and Orton, we are in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis tonight. And these two men have been incredible champions. John Cena, of course, with 17 world titles, the most of all time. The Nature Boy Ric Flair has 16. Randy Orton is tied with the Hall of Famer, the game's Triple H, with 14 world titles apiece. They meet in the undisputed WWE Championship live tonight. And here we have the Karate Kid fan section. These fans are feeling unstoppable. See Karate Kid legends exclusively.
Cobra Kai.
30th. Well, I'm going to be unabashedly pro McAfee coming up next because in just a few moments, my partner and friend.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The ring general, Gunther. Will Pat's bravery prevail? Or will Gunther get away unpunished again? I know who I'm pulling for. McAfee, Gunther, live next.
The legacy of this great sport and the World Heavyweight Championship belong to me.
This particular WrestleMania will be one that Jey Uso will remember for the rest of his life. Jey Uso's world champion, Gunther, tapped out. You did it, Jey. Gunther tapped out. Jey Uso winning his first world championship. Tap it out. The ring general, Gunther, who for the second year in a row at WrestleMania lost to a massive underdog.
Hold on, chat. I gotta.
time really in my career, I am going to be very biased tonight in the call of this match. Pat McAfee, I want him to win. I want him to embarrass Gunther tonight for Gunther abusing us, assaulting us, laying his hands on us, now allowing us as commentators to have opinions. We should be able to give our opinions out here tonight. And I want Pat McAfee to put Gunther in his place for what he did to me and him a number of weeks ago.
Well, I appreciate the passion. I can't really argue with a single point you made, but I'll try and be the voice of reason at times during this match. Of course, I want McAfee to win too, but I've got to let you know, this match is brought to you by Karate Kid Legends. 2 branches, 1 tree. See Karate Kid Legends.
Oh, this match is about to be interesting.
May 30th.
Pat McAfee's had a number of matches, a handful in his career. Wade, he's been very successful. He's done it at SummerSlam. He's done it at WrestleMania. But listen, I understand he's going in there against a very vicious and a very violent man who's extremely upset over the fact that he is no longer world champion. He took that frustration out on Pat and I the night after WrestleMania, and it has led to this.
You've already got your jacket off. I've never seen you quite so engrossed in anybody's matchup. And things may finally be settling down in the mind of Pat McAfee. The penny may be dropping. The time for talk is over. And oh my God, what a predicament you find yourself in against this man, the ultimate destroyer.
The problem is that
Dude, Gunther, I really hope he just whoops his ass, man. Please.
Wait, you and I, we have a job to do out here. You know, we're 28 years I've been doing this. 28 years I've sat at this desk. I've got beaten up. I've got my butt kicked. I've missed a handful of shows. I should be allowed to have some sort of opinion after 28 years. And now we're afraid to say anything that might piss somebody off. They're going to come over here and beat the hell out of us.
You're morally right, but it doesn't make Pat McAfee getting in the ring with this man anywhere close to right.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing at 250 pounds, the Ring General.
Come on, Pat! Come on, Pat! I mean, if there's anyone that can pull this off, I believe it's Pat McAfee. Everything he's done in his
Shut up, Michael Cole. Oh my God.
Hard worker, came from nothing, built an empire, has shown incredible athleticism in the ring, and Pat is in tremendous shape and ready to go. Come on, Pat! Come on!
When it comes to Pat, unlike you, I love the loyalty, I love the bravery, I love the attitude, but I hate the chances of this going remotely well.
Yeah, but
it gives me no happiness to admit.
Wait, what if Gunther takes him lightly? What if he's already see the smirk and smile on his face?
Well, the gulf in ability in ring between these two, I feel like Gunther can take Pat lightly and still win.
Well, that's what started it all for us when they mentioned the fact that Gunther tapped out to Jey Uso to lose his world title at WrestleMania.
Well, that's not doing Pat McAfee any favors right now, reminding and goading this big Austrian powerhouse, lighting that fuse inside the mind of Gunther. And sooner or later, there's going to be an explosion.
The points we're making, Wade, I think are valid. I mean, at WrestleMania a year ago, couldn't get the job done against Sami Zayn, one of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Same thing happened this year against Jey Uso, because Gunther looked past both of those men, didn't take them seriously perhaps, and now just slinging Pat across the ring. And
Cole, you're absolutely right. Look, Gunther has had fewer than a handful of defeats in his entire time in WWE. You can pretty much space them out by about 12 months, and you're telling me 2 are going to come back to back within 3 weeks of each other? I'm not buying it.
well, McAfee hasn't had a real match in, a couple of years, and he's in there with this killer Gunther, who now just brutalizing him here in the early going. And I don't know what, I know why Pat's in there.
Pat acts first and thinks second. It's why he's been so successful in everything he's ever tried. But occasionally there is an exception, and this may be a bridge waiting for wow.
Went for the chop, and Pat able to move away. Pat showing a little bit of life here. Over 17,000 on their feet for McAfee.
Well, Gunther's just enjoying the sport of this right now, but make no mistake, tonight is not about sport. It's about soothing the damaged ego of Gunther.
Let's go, Pat. Collar and elbow tie up now. McAfee with a headlock. The official in this matchup, Dan Engler, and out. Sent out to the apron. Pat hanging on. Interesting that Pat with a clean break and now just mocked by Gunther and a big right.
Oh, all right, that'll wake up.
Oh my God, Pat! He fell.
Over exuberance.
Oh goodness!
Pat McAfee, welcome to the greatest, most unstoppable force Europe has ever created.
Yeah, and overzealousness is the way to put it. I mean, Pat can't get cute here. He's just got to try to take the fight to Gunther, or this is going to happen. And Gunther now with a kick right to the shoulder, and things are about to get nasty here. And Pat, though, not giving up. Pat with a couple of lefts, some body shots to Gunther. Right hand now and a chop of his own. And Gunther wants some more.
It's just bouncing off Gunther.
Bring it, Pat, bring it. Another one, another one. Oh, that one just dropped McAfee.
I mean, the gulf in power between the shots from these two is so obvious. About 10 unanswered from McAfee.
Chat, there's pizza, and I swear to God, if it's Papa John's, one of the sponsors of this PLE, I'm gonna snap. So I'll be right back.
Never want to find out. I hope Pat is in a position to one day tell us.
Now there's another top dropping Pat.
And look, I know you're excited, Cole, but as the seconds tick by, a victory here for Pat McAfee.
What does this prove? Seriously, what does any of this prove for you? Just pin him and be done with it. Just move on.
I don't know if you should be talking back at Gunther.
That's what
This is what Gunther
tell him to have some mercy and just finish this thing.
Look, the aim of the game is to stay out of Gunther's way. Both you and McAfee have failed miserably at that, and these are the consequences.
On a shoulder tackle, just drops McAfee. Went for the elbow, Pat moves out of harm's way. And now Pat with a kick. Remember, former Pro Bowl punter, kick to the spine. And Pat a bit shocked as Gunther makes it back to his feet. Pat breathing pretty heavy here. You would expect that. Snap there now. And Gunther with a kick to the spine of his own.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you can be a top marathon runner, a brilliant NFL player, a premiership footballer. You don't have the same kind of in-ring win as Gunther has at this game.
Come on! Dig down deep one time. One big blow. Come on, Pat. What do you got left? Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. Oh, Pat's still on his feet after that chop. Pat delivering another one. Lance McAfee. Cover him. Cover him. No, you cover him.
Gunther's inviting you in, Cole. I suggest you sit your backside down on that chair and break eye contact. Take a look at this. Just when a chop bounced off Gunther, the reply was swift. A big size 15 boot to the kisser of McAfee. And yet, you do feel like Gunther can end this at a moment's notice if he wished to, but I think he's enjoying this too much.
The fans are all over him, Pat. Come on. Why do you hit the fight? What's happening? Oh! Well, that woke Gunther up. And German suplex released. And things are starting to get ugly.
Yeah, it's a full body assault on Pat McAfee.
Pin him. Just pin him. Can you end this thing, please? Gunther, just end the damn match.
The more you ask, the less likely he is to do so, Cole.
What has he got to prove here? Wait, he's already beat the hell out of the guy. I mean, get ended right here.
Making a point. He is beyond reproach from mere mortals on the death slackers, and here we go. The lights are fading out. Thanks for coming, Pat McAfee, and mercifully, this one is on its way to being, oh, well, no.
Pat trying to fight out of this. Pat said he was trying to talk to some people about how to get out of this hole. Another German suplex to McAfee. Okay, pin him. 1, 2, 3. Just end this thing. Just end it.
Cole, you're appealing for compassion.
Well, he's made his point.
I get you.
Okay?
Gunther's mind is a compassion-free zone at this point.
The guy, he's made his point.
You're appealing to logic, but it's falling on deaf ears.
Okay. No, I ticked you off. End this match now and be done with it all.
You have to bite your tongue when you're in close proximity to Gunther at the moment.
Just ask him to end the match,
Oh, yeah, chat. It was Papa John's, the sponsored fucking thing on here on Backlash. Has it just been a squash match this entire time?
Public flogging is what it is. Come on, Pat! Pat trying to hang on. Fans coming to life here. Pat trying to stick in this thing. Elbow well placed. Here comes Pat. Come on, Pat. Little rally here. Little rally. You've been against the wall before. You've been against the wall before. Come on.
Gunther's wall. Come on, Pat.
Landed on his feet.
And he landed it. Oh, and he landed, almost landed that.
Here comes McAfee. Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. Come on. Do something.
Fake, fake. No. Obviously, yeah. One. Thank you. That did nothing.
Pat McAfee has a foot like a traction engine, capable of an 85-yard punt, and it just bounced off the steel jaw of Gunther.
We knew this wasn't going to be pretty. It wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling match. It was going to be a vicious fight. And now Gunther begging for more from Pat. And Pat delivering chop after chop. One by Gunther again. Pat still on his feet. How much does Pat have left? That was a big chop by Pat. Pat still on his feet. Still hanging in there. Pat giving it everything he has. Big right. Come on, Pat.
Well, Pat McAfee has already blown away expectations. Pat, you've already morally won this.
I completely agree.
My God.
And McAfee's still in this. Slugging it away with Gunther. McAfee may have the upper hand here.
And Gunther's covering up.
And Pat.
Oh, my God.
Big kick. Gunther's in trouble again. McAfee again with a super kick.
What are you doing? Stop. Yeah.
Oh, caught. Oh,
Thank you.
now. Gunther going for a
Thank you.
delivers it. End the damn match. Just end it now.
Just end it now.
You got it beat. Enough of it. You got it beat.
Well, Gunther getting wobbled there might be as good as it gets for McAfee, and now the torturous Boston Crab applied center of the ring. Pat McAfee swore blind he would never tap out. Cole, see that, Cole? Cole, get back here.
Oh my God, Cole.
Michael Cole has left the damn desk, you absolute nutcase. McAfee coming back alive. Inches away from that bottom rope, but the ring general Gunther transitions the hole. And now staring into the eyes of Pat McAfee's best buddy, Michael Cole, continuing to torture Pat McAfee. And Cole, get the hell out of danger.
Oh no. Oh no. Let go of my goat. Stop. Stop. Oh my God, it's Goldberg. It's Goldberg. It's Goldberg. I know exactly what they're doing.
Get the hell off him, Gunther. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God.
No. Oh, nice, McAfee. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Well, mercifully, somehow Michael Cole has scrambled out of there. As Gunther still in hot pursuit. Turns his back on Pat McAfee with the old collar run. Oh!
I would have fucking freaked the fuck out if they did that.
Biggest shock of all time in this industry, and Michael Cole still in too close proximity to Gunther as this match continues. Cole grabbing the foot. Reverse. Oh, lateral.
I would have flipped shit.
And Gunther now furious, completely enraged, focused on Michael Cole. Sleeper away. Sleeper locked in deep on the ring.
They better not do it. Thank you.
Massive lariat connected with the jaw of Pat McAfee. And once again, the class, the power, the strength of this Austrian destroyer coming to the fore. And Pat McAfee is now being put to the sword. There's simply no way of give up. And Pat McAfee somehow continuing to attempt to fight through this. The
Inevitable, thank you. Come on, Wade, it's your moment.
The fun is truly over. Pat McAfee's face turning huge. Get in there, referee, and just end this damn thing. Oh, God, Pat. Well, it's miraculous. And Pat McAfee summoning strength from God knows where, fighting out of this. With his face turned a completely inhuman shape. Just end it, Pat. Give up.
He's done.
His eyes dark like pits.
He's done.
It's over. Get Pat McAfee some medical attention immediately.
Okay, Gunther is not coming. Or not Gunther, sorry. Goldberg.
While Gunther beats Pat McAfee here at Backlash, which should come as a surprise to nobody. But the guts, the resolve, the effort from Pat McAfee is something I will be applauding until the end of my days. And even Gunther, the indomitable force, seems astounded that it took him ratcheting up through the gears to put away Pat McAfee, a mere announcer here in WWE. But the danger is truly still present. Watch yourself, lads. Rare show of respect from one of the greatest this industry has ever seen, Pat McAfee. We are so proud of you. What an effort. And how much abuse did Pat McAfee force himself through this agonizing Boston crowd? Desperately well done by Michael Cole, who left the desk as Gunther continued to talk. Michael Cole subsequently dragged in the ring, that distraction opening a brief window for McAfee to pull off the ultimate of shot. This was Michael Cole holding the leg of the ring general, perhaps the greatest chance McAfee had of pulling off that all-timer shot. It wasn't quite enough, and as the sleeper was hooked in, a reversal immediately from Gunther following this clubbing like lariat. And the sleeper.
That was a fun match.
The hooks deep. Pat McAfee fading.
But
The eyes turning to dark pits.
it was whatever.
Thrown out. Pat McAfee, that was absolutely incredible.
Oh, excuse me.
Who performed above and beyond this evening at Backlash. Thank you, Pat McAfee. As we try and catch our breath here, let's go and take a special look at the new movie Karate Kid Legacy, starring Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. Two legends unite.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I came looking for you. Lee needs help.
Karate Kid Legends. Exclusively in theaters May 30th.
Wheatley American Vodka is for hardworking people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it in.
Oh, a thing of beauty!
People who rise to the occasion.
Here we go!
Men and women who know how to get the job done.
From the top!
And when the day is over, nothing's better than celebrating with something truly American.
Wheatley, so good, I drink it deep.
On June 7th, Los Angeles hosts two epic events.
Money in the Bank.
WWE Worlds Collide, featuring Triple A Lucha Libre.
All gas, no brakes, here we go!
And WWE Money in the Bank.
The opportunity of a lifetime!
Rise above the rest. WWE Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, June 7th. Individual event tickets on sale now.
I knew Pat McAfee was crazy, but you showed me something else there, Cole. How you feeling?
I'm good. Feel for Pat. But listen, I said this a couple of weeks ago. I'm not going to let a guy like Gunther stop me from doing my job. And I've got to call one of the biggest main events in history coming up. So I'm going to be here to do my job. So let's get to work. WWE is coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th with Worlds Collide. That's at the Kia Forum. And Money in the Bank at the Intuit Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. There's going to be plenty to talk about tonight on the Backlash kickoff show here in St. Louis. Takes place immediately following our upcoming main event. Of course, Triple H will be a part of that show. You see some of the other stars will be involved. Jackie, Biggie, and Peter taking over the festivities from there as soon as our main event is done tonight. You know, Wheatley American Vodka and WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Technical Sergeant Michael Perkins from the USO and Scott Air Force Base right here outside of St. Louis. Wheatley raises a glass to Technical Sergeant Perkins and all retired and active members of the U.S. military for your service. Final time of the night, we're going to show you some comparisons between two all-time greats of John Cena and Randy Orton. Combined 31 world titles. Another 15 other championships. Both have won Money in the Banks, both Royal Rumbles as well. But tonight, it is a rivalry reborn. For over 2 decades, two titans have defined era after era. John Cena defends his 17th championship against Randy Orton here in Orton's hometown of St. Louis.
Here we go.
Will the Viper slay one more legend on his quest to regain the title, or will Cena's destructive farewell tour march on? Cena and Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Winners write history. Cena is a 17-time world champion.
When that hits 0, the title comes home with me. There is no one in the WWE with the strength, the wisdom, or the ruthless
Aggression.
The last real champ is here.
I have known you for 25 years.
If you look at that class from OVW back in 2000,
most charismatic WWE superstars is going to ascend to greatness.
The youngest 14-time world champion in history. Johnny is the champion. 14-time world champion.
Randy Orton versus John Cena has become the rivalry.
What magic they made when they were in there together. Nothing comes close to it.
Randy and John brought out the best in one another.
Randy Orton and John Cena were on parallel roads. Both of those guys wanted the exact same thing, and that's to be the biggest star this business has ever seen.
One last time.
I am going to ruin wrestling for everyone. In this weird, bizarre world where I'm a good guy and you're a bad guy, I've figured out you are the latest legend that I have to put down. Put that title on the line and fight me. Come on. Randy Orton versus John Cena. You're not going to ruin wrestling, not over my dead body. What I am trying to do, Randy Orton, is when I leave here, 3 generations of your family is erased.
How dare you say that to me after everything we've been through? How dare you?
Randy Orton does not believe that John Cena is the last
Real champion.
Here we go.
Undisputed WWE title match is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champ of smooth, and it's 10 times distilled because cutting corners isn't American. Tonight, they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Grab an American Mule today with Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. I need one. After the night this has been.
You need more than one, I promise you that one. Don't worry, I'm buying tonight.
I still get goosebumps every time these two men grace the ring.
Just John Cena.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for
One fall.
the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri.
You got a little smirk.
280 pounds, the Viper, Randy and his opponent, he is the greatest of all time, the Unseen 17, here to grace St. Louis with his presence one final time. He is the last remaining
does that big fight feel here tonight? It was August 9th of 2001. Randy Orton and John Cena met for the very first time in a one-on-one match at an independent show called the Brian Pillman Memorial, back before they were a part of WWE. They would meet for the first time in OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, back in 2002. They would go on to meet many times over the years in matches that have branched from SummerSlam to WrestleMania, to triple threats, to I Quits, to tables, ladders, and chairs, into a 60-minute Iron Man match. They are dead even when it comes to wins and losses. And if this is the final time that these two ever meet, I can truly say that I've been honored and privileged to call many of these matches. And I'm sure in this match for the undisputed WWE Championship that Randy Orton and John Cena will tear the house down once again. And we start off with a collar and elbow tie-up. Wade, the key for Randy Orton to win his 15th World Championship.
Well, he needs to tap into that unadulterated hometown energy that is backing their boy here in St. Louis all the way to number 15.
What about for John Cena, the record-setting 17-time world champion?
Well, John Cena needs to tap into that bitter, resentful side that we saw at WrestleMania, the one that led him all the way to victory over Cody Rhodes, the one that led him to that record 17-time world championship. John Cena, in a nutshell, needs to take every shortcut and every low road available to him this evening.
You know, 17,000 plus tonight. You know, a lot has been made, of course, of the history that John Cena made at WrestleMania, 17th world title. Ric Flair, of course, now sits in second place with 16 world championships. Third on that list, tied for third, is this man, Randy Orton, and the Hall of Famer, Triple H, with 14, Wade. An incredible feat.
Well, I had a good chat with Randy Orton on our pre-show. Randy Orton claims he's got at least 10 years left in his body. If he makes this number 15, then 17 will become tantalizingly close.
You know, I was sort of expecting that. John Cena, obviously, with his cheap little slap, but that was just to play mind games. He knew it wasn't going to hurt Randy. Randy, who may be in the best shape of his life, and
was poke in the eye.
Oh!
Payback.
And official Chad Patton gonna let a little bit go here tonight, as well he should.
And let me tell you, Cole, the difference at WrestleMania is that Cody Rhodes refused to take that low road with John Cena. He was too morally pure, and it came back to bite him. Randy Orton, historically, has had no issue whatsoever in taking whatever low road is.
Y'all got good wrestling? Nah, but we got aura farming, bruh.
Cena now, back center of the ring. You know, for
Here we
Randy
go.
Orton, I've said many, many times over the years, he has absolutely no absence of malice. He doesn't like anybody. And despite his growing popularity over the years, he's still the same old Randy Orton way.
Yeah, the personality doesn't change. Sometimes they love him, sometimes they hate him, but innately inside Randy Orton, there are those sadistic voices turning him to the dark side. And that is a massive benefit to Orton tonight if he's going to dethrone the so-called last real champ.
He had a tremendous sit-down interview with Randy on the Countdown show, Wade. Very open in a lot of the things that he talked about.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, this is by far the most mature version of Randy Orton I have ever seen. Oh, truly is in 2025 the locker room leader that John Cena never was during his time on top.
Well, I mean, you would know better than I would since you spent time in the locker room, but I'm not sure if I agree with that statement. I think many people would believe Cena was a locker room leader for much of his career.
I completely dispute that. I think John Cena was about one man and one man only, and Randy actually echoed that in my interview with him throughout his career on top. John Cena put himself first and foremost, whereas somebody like Randy Orton is consistently giving...
This also coming from the guy that headed up a group that tried to end John Cena's career. In fact, you had a match with Randy Orton at one point where John Cena was forced to be the referee in that match because of this whole silly Nexus situation you were involved in.
There's nothing silly about the Nexus. I was a young guy trying to punch up and make a name for myself. That's all that was. You can't blame young guys taking shortcuts like that. But Randy Orton is a man who certainly doesn't need any shortcuts this evening. Physically built to perfection, and now John Cena's taken a stroll.
Yeah, you would have never seen this out of the old John Cena. Whatever happened to the hustle, loyalty, and the respect, and the never give up attitude of this man?
John Cena knows physically he cannot match the absolute best, so he has to take these shortcuts on Randy Orton. He's saying, hell no, you ain't getting away that easy.
And Randy Orton he wants his opportunity at the championship. Of course, he has to pin or submit John for that to happen. Interesting interview in Billboard magazine with Randy Orton. Among the subjects they talked about was the fact that, and here's Cena now with a clothesline, was the fact that Randy finds himself in this unfamiliar position of getting cheered when he always used to be Cena getting cheered when he faced Orton in the past.
Yeah, it's unadulterated at this point, and let me tell you, the entire locker room in WWE is completely united behind Randy Orton, this spiteful megalomaniac that 2025 John Cena has become. He does not own the history and the legacy of this company and that championship that he's currently in possession of.
Well, says he's going to retire with it because he's the, quote, last real champion. Still impressed with the shape that John's able to maintain with the schedule that he has. Dude, I can't lose a pound if I try.
Physically incredible shape is John Cena, and he showed that he absolutely does not have that ring rust at WrestleMania 41.
17,000 plus in St. Louis in unison, standing along with Randy's punches.
Give him 20 more, please, Randy Orton. And Cena now on jelly legs. Not a good place to be when you're in that kind of proximity to a man as dangerous as Randy Orton.
Cover by Randy on Cena, and Cena kicks it too. Randy knew he wasn't going to pick up the win there. It was more psychological than anything else.
Well, that's the methodical pacing that has made Randy Orton one of the absolute greatest of all time, and now that carving stomp being targeted and across the frame of John Cena.
I think we've named it the Orton stomp by now. But wait,
I'm old school, pal.
And you mentioned this, Wade, in the countdown song. I thought it was really interesting, the methodical style of Randy Orton. That's the style that Cena worked against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and it really helped John in that matchup, but now he's in a match against a guy like Orton who does the same thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So Cody Rhodes is a much faster-paced superstar than John Cena allowed him to be at WrestleMania 41. Cody was baited into that. If Cena wants to take things slow tonight, that entirely plays into the wheelhouse of the Viper Randy Orton, who looks a different class to the champ this evening.
Oh! Randy with a knee to the face of Cena and a kick out. Let's not forget, I mean, let alone the fact that his dad is a Cowboy Bob Orton. We mentioned 40 years ago this weekend, the big match with Hulk Hogan at Saturday night's main event. But, you know, he also learned the trade and all the tricks in the book from not only Triple H, but the Nature Boy, the dirtiest player in the history of the sport, as part of Evolution.
Well, we talked about that low road, no finer shooters in history to give you a roadmap on how to excel on that low road and drop the hammer at the right time against John Cena, who certainly is not going to give up easily in this one.
Yeah, Cena looking for a sleeper now on Orton. Got him caught center of the ring. Not sure if John has it all, and now he might. John putting his entire pressure on the body of Randy. Randy's massive frame able to hold John up at least momentarily, but John trying to wrestle him down to the mat.
Yeah, we saw that montage of the history between these two. You can see from the frame alone how much the physique of Randy has changed over the years. Once upon a time, he may well have collapsed when John Cena was on his back, not here.
Uh-oh, now Orton catches it.
Stronger.
And the Viper wrapping himself around John Cena. More like a chin lock applied here. Wrestling John down to the mat now to one knee.
Randy's done a hell of a job of keeping his ego and his anger intact so far.
Oh, now John turns it around to a sleeper of his own. Now remember, this is Cena's first title defense since he won the championship at WrestleMania. John had a match since then. Randy Orton now locks up John again. And now John into one of his own.
Well, these two know each other so well.
That back suplex brings both men down in the center of the ring. Again, senior official Chad Patton working this match tonight.
It's going to be incredibly difficult for either one of these two to catch the other by surprise this evening.
You know, Wade, we talked earlier, no one ever thought that someone would knock off the 16-time World Championship record held by Flair. Cena did it. Now people are talking about the fact that nobody's ever going to get to 17, but if Orton's talking about hanging around another 10 years, he may do that.
Yeah, it's only Randy Orton who's in with any form of chance right now, that's for sure.
Shoulder tackle now by Cena. Orton goes down again. And John, and there's that spin slam by Cena, and John Cena's got Orton where he wants him. Will he give the fans what they want?
Muscle memory for Cena, and hats off to Cena, not even breathing heavy.
Mockingly. And now John with the five-knuckle shuffle across the forehead of Orton.
Well, he's a knob, but he's absolutely capable of tapping into that historical best, and here we go, goal.
Cena looking for an AA, and Orton was able to slip out from behind. Randy now with the clothesline, and now Orton starting to pick up the pace. It is May. It is the final number of months in John Cena's legendary career. He wants to retire as champion. Orton has something to say about it tonight.
We'll talk about tapping into historical best. Randy Orton doing what he does like nobody else.
And Cena's in trouble here. He's been in this position before. It's a draping DDT, but, oh, Cena, great move. Cena rolling up Orton here. And again, these guys know each other so well, Wade.
Yeah, when you know the
and now Cena looking for the STFU.
Randy blocking it so well. Keep those hands where they are, Randy.
John trying to lock it in, but Randy Orton able to block at least momentarily. John's able to slip it in there, though. He doesn't have all of it. As Orton now trying to drag John to the ropes.
Yeah, Cena desperately trying to rear back and stretch that spine of Randy Orton, but Randy perhaps at this point at least too powerful to allow him to do so.
And John Cena realizing that looks to grab and drag Orton back toward the middle of the ring. Randy creates some space.
We've got to stay away from the heaviest hitters, and here we go again.
And this time now, vintage Randy Orton with a draping DDT. And I think Randy, as he recuperates, may start hearing some voices.
Well, tasted that DDT many times from Randy Orton, and things never went well in the aftermath. Randy shrugging off some pain in that lower back from that STF attempt.
The Viper is coiled. The Viper is ready to strike. Went for the RKO. Cena blocked. Cena now with Randy up on his shoulders.
Oh.
Both men down. Okay.
Well,
figure this out.
Massive amount of effort there from John Cena.
And look at this.
It's all good.
Right there.
We missed it.
Yes. Cena went for the AA. Randy went for the RKO, and both men took each other out.
Just shows you how lightning fast the reactions of Randy Orton are in real time. We were oblivious to it, but check the slow-mo, my God. Keeping himself in the match.
Yeah, incredible. Cena delivering an AA while Randy countered at the same time with the RKO. And
well, Cena smelled victory there, but taking it away at the death is the unrepentant Viper.
It's amazing. So many years of watching these two battle, and just each and every time, and just so blessed to be out here, Wade, to watch these two all-time greats go at each other.
Two most iconic professional wrestlers of this millennium.
And you shared the ring with both of them. That's incredible. Oh!
Yeah, and I rarely had any form of success.
And
One A and 1B.
Now Randy Orton fires back. And a big uppercut by Randy. So 17,000 plus have been invested. And not only, oh, wait a minute. Hey by Cena to retain. Oh, cover. Kick out by
just had no answer. You had to think he was rocked by those massive shots from John Cena. Randy Orton having to dig deep to protect the legacy of not only his family, but his entire industry.
I was going to say 17,000 invested in every move in this match tonight. In fact, they've been invested in every move of every match tonight. What has been an incredible show. We've had 3 title retentions so far tonight. Cena trying to make it 4. And now Randy Orton up on his shoulders again, able to use those long arms to hang on to the top rope. And the momentum now. This is wildly seen off the ropes again. There's another shoulder tackle to Randy. Randy.
Oh my God.
John Cena picking up the pace on this one. Randy Orton with a desperation throw of the RKO. So much has been taken out of Orton, and he may have got a stinger at some point. Trying to get some feeling back in the hands, grabbing the neck. Look at this RKO, so instinctive.
Randy's had
precision.
And wait, he's had neck issues, back issues, shoulder issues his entire career.
25 years at the top, taking on guys like John Cena will do that to your frame. Both of these men, wrapped with countless injuries over the years. It's astounding they can still do this at the very top level.
It's been nearly 8.5 years. Oh, wait a minute. The legend
Oh boy.
wants to be the GOAT killer.
Oh.
John Cena able to counter into another AA to retain. Hook on the leg.
Oh.
Wow, Randy Orton did promise us a couple of weeks ago he was going to connect with a punch to the skull of John Cena, but excitement, overcommitted, turned his back briefly, and Cena was ready to pounce, but he will do it.
I don't know if I want to take another shot. I don't know.
Looking over at Orton in the ring, he's keep wiggling those fingers. I don't know how much feeling is left in there.
Big fight atmosphere, 17,000 plus sold out St. Louis tonight. Our main event at Backlash. Cena, Orton, once again, perhaps the final time for the undisputed WWE Championship. And now, John Cena mocking Randy Orton. Big smile on his face off the reaction of the WWE fans and Orton's hometown. And now John Cena maybe lining up for a punt of his own.
He was going to try the punt. No RKO. Oh my God, ref bump. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was a heavy landing for Chad Patton.
And now Chad down, Cena with a third AA delivered to Randy, but John is very well aware there's no official right now.
Yeah, how many times do you see people dive on a pin in that situation? That is 25 years of experience of John Cena, knowing full well he's on a hiding to nothing. But with the referee down, with the...
John is staring down at the title. Remember what happened at WrestleMania when Cody Rhodes wouldn't pull the trigger, wouldn't use the championship.
Well, you can go as low as you want at this point. You can't see me. Referee can't see it.
Why?
That was the answer. History. I mean, you've already made history, John.
History. You didn't have to act like this.
Well, he's trying to own history. That's the point. That's why he wants to retire with that championship and with the referee down. Randy Orton. Oh, KO out of nowhere by Orton. But again, there's no official. But the Viper is struck. Cover on John. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Chad just came too, but not enough. Randy Orton knew that was his opportunity, and Cena is now reeling. Well, a roller coaster. 60 seconds this was. Swinging back and forth. Both men looking to be closing in on the win. Randy's in a bad way, but I think John Cena is even worse off at this point.
Oh, Chad Patton, I'm not even sure he can breathe.
Bullshit.
Oh boy, get the hell out of the
twice. Oh God, you remember that pent-up rage that was supposed to be targeted at Kevin Owens? It didn't just dissipate. It's remaining that it's been refocused on John Cena.
What are you talking about? This man's had pent-up rage for 25 years. Randy Orton is get out. Oh God. Oh, Cena now.
Another ref bump.
Somebody get a doctor over here. Chad went head first into the steps.
The Chad Patton's gone.
And now John
Oh
Cena
man.
taking Randy Orton off the ring post.
Well, the referee, Chad Patton, was trying to plead with Randy Orton, speak some sense, get him back in the ring, and that was the moment John Cena capitalized and got straight back into this.
And again, I got to admit something here, Wade. That John has been just a step quicker tonight to beat Randy Orton to the punch.
He's got that look on his face that he's loved every second of it so far. He's trying to embarrass and humiliate Randy Orton in his hometown.
Well, he's going to do that if he puts him through his table here. Just the scowl and the disgusting look on the face of, the disgusting look, I should say, on the face of Cena. And now John with Randy Orton up top. Focusing on the announce table now. Randy Orton, though, he's got John up on his own. And Randy Orton now. Look at this. Randy.
Oh wow. Randy with an AA.
Delivered to Cena. The Viper strikes. John Cena bouncing off the table.
Spine first off this reinforced steel table.
And Randy's talking to himself now, and that's never a good thing.
You might want to get back, Cole. You've already
Reinforced steel.
Where do you want me to go?
There's something in my eye, Chad.
Randy now just dragging John.
That's another version of the green shirt guy. He's not here tonight, so.
This carnage, referee Chad Patton is down, and I assure you, out. He's not coming back here.
Well, somebody better check on Chad. He's out. We need another official down here. Randy's beat the hell out of Cena, and I don't think he's done yet.
Got a lot of walking wounded. Our medical staff are focused on a lot of the bodies that have been beaten up this evening. And things are about to get even worse. Judging by the actions of Randy Orton, it was found something he likes to look at.
Yeah, there should have been a stipulation with this match, but I guess a ref bump works.
Randy Orton, he's setting up a table, Wade. Randy Orton is now setting up a table. I mean, he's already put John into one and through one, and now he's got the hood over our announce table, and he's tossing out of harm's way, and he's going to drag John Cena now.
The morality goes out the window. Referee's down. Take your chance. Make this a street fight.
Now John fighting back. Bouncing Randy off the steel steps here. Cena, Randy, fighting back. Randy! Oh, through a table! Randy Orton using John's offense against him.
Well, a brief pause from Randy Orton after the amount of energy he's exerted this evening. You can't blame him, but John Cena looks back to rights at this point. 2 tables he's been through.
But wait, there's a serious problem here. We don't have an official. This has turned into an all-out street fight, an absolute brawl. Referee Chad Patton's been down for a number of minutes. He went head first into the steel steps.
Well, we need a contingency plan because this match is continuing.
Well, maybe General Manager Pierce should figure out sending another official down here. It is awesome, guys, but Randy's not going to have a chance to win things if there's nobody to count.
The tactic at that point did unlimited damage until a referee finally shows up. There's nothing stopping you. Guarantee victory.
And Randy Orton now is coiled and ready to strike John Cena. Trying to come to now. Trying to make it back to his feet. Orton is primed and ready. Randy Orton now. RKO to Cena.
first.
Oh, wait a minute. Look who's coming. Look who's coming. Official Eddie Orengo into the ring. Cena takes it too. Not quite quick enough for Randy Orton. But we got another official in the ring.
Well, the frustration is palpable inside this arena. The hometown boy had it won. But somehow I'll give all the credit in the world. After going through 2 tables and tasting an RKO, John Cena refuses to die.
And now as Randy talks to the
Another
official,
ref bump.
John Cena is stalking him from behind.
Oh, he knocks out the ref. Okay, bro. With an RKO.
Official's down again. Randy Orton's got the damn championship won again. And again there's no official. And now General Manager Nick Aldis from SmackDown and a bunch of officials heading down to the ring, trying to get the official Eddie Orengo to come too.
I'll tell you right now, I've seen many championship shots to the cranium in my time. That was about as hard a hit as I have ever seen. I'm not surprised as this was focused on the referee who's down. And Randy, of course, frustrated. He had this one.
Of course he did. Now he's yelling at Aldis, the general manager.
Get another referee, Nick.
How many left?
RKO.
This is a referee who complained nobody else will want to run down. Get some.
Just everybody. The sadistic psychopath.
And who can blame Randy Orton for losing his rag at this point?
He had the title won a number of times in this match. John Cena is defenseless in the corner. Randy Orton is backing up into position. He tried to do this earlier tonight. I mentioned the Legend Killer. For many years, punted legends.
One final legend to kill.
Oh my God, R-Truth. Oh my God.
Truth, a longtime fan of Cena's, coming out here to defend John. Low blow.
That's all Truth's fault.
No, I mean,
all Truth lives in an alternative reality.
He did come out here because he's a fan of John's, but the problem now, off the low blow, Cena has the championship gold in hand again, right off the skull of Orton. He gets rid of the evidence, into the cover. Again, no official, but coming to and dragging himself into the ring is Chad Patton. Patton's back into the ring. The cover now by Cena. Randy Orton is down and out, and John Cena retains the damn championship.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what to say anymore, except the fact that the old John Cena never, in a million years, would have taken a victory like that.
Well,
which is what made him special. Wade, that is what made John Cena special.
Well, you're a reformed fanboy like a lot of people at this point, but this is the most desperate, soulless John Cena we have ever seen. But crucially, that's irrelevant right now. What is relevant is that John Cena is still the champ.
He wants to retire the title, the last real champion in his mind, and I mean.
Well, this was the second referee who got felled. Eddie Orengo, championship shot to the skull, connecting with a flush RKO. And Randy had this one. This was the moment. This place should have come unglued. And Randy should have been the 15th-time world champion.
Randy's going to suffer a lot of fines after the carnage he left As his frustration just
an RKO party. Anyone in reasonable range took one. Our producers, our executives, Jamie Noble face first, bouncing off the mat. And this was when Randy Orton lined up the punt, and it should have been executed. That was the kill shot.
R-Truth out here, just saying his long time buddy, I guess. Always a fan of Cena. Also, of course, with the officials still out, that was delivered the low blow weight, and then it was just a...
That distraction from R-Truth opened the window for John Cena to do the dastardly take it as low as you want. And Randy Orton at this point with that championship shot, he's out completely cold. You hope beyond hope there would be some way he could kick out of this. You know what? The 3 count was in.
You know what makes me so angry about all this is the fact that that was a great match. John put on a hell of a show.
I know you can't see me, but can you hear me? Cut the damn music. I don't need music. What I need is competition. And I sure as hell don't need you. Drink it in, St. Louis, because this is what the last real champion looks like.
Center here in St. Louis, John
Well, that was
Cena.
Backlash. That wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't better than last year's or the year prior, but still a good PLE. A decent match for all things considered. The ending was a little wild. I did want Randy to win, but it's alright. It's alright. That was good. I enjoyed that. The United States Championship was fire. Lyra and Becky was good. At least Lyra won. Pat versus Gunther was goofy, but honestly still entertaining. Fairly entertaining. It was good stuff. Very good. Very decent PLE. Very decent. I might be back on later, play some Warzone. I will be right back, though. I'll be right back. I'm going to clean a little bit, because I need to clean. There's cups everywhere, and I just need to figure that out and throw it away. And take some trash out. And pick my clothes up. So, yes, chat, we will BRB probably later to play some Warzone. I don't know yet, though. I haven't decided that, but